Looking to pass here on second down. He's escaping the pocket now. He's on the run. Launches deep. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Using his legs here. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it, and gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
This try is no good. The deficit remains at 6 after that miss. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quick pressure, they've got him down for a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47. And the Gators come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. Short connection to the tight end here. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Important third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the catch. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense is really threatening now.
You know, on third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? If they're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
The short completion of the tight end. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
That's a great play by the defender who forced. Let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place, just the right time.
Now, it looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. Important second down play coming up. Oh, it's a reverse. Will he score here? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Might have to try the extra point. The extra point is good. They take a 28-27 lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! A kick return all the way for a touchdown with a conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started. And then it was just raw speed and instincts to take it to the house.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Gators offense retakes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's got some space. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Bringing pressure. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Castro. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
But they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
And he'll drop back here on third down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Oh, a reverse. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
You know, we're seeing this more and more where wide receivers are getting involved in the running game, both here in college and also up in the NFL. I think it's due to plays like this one right here, and it's not going to change anytime soon. Excellent play call.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And now a carry here for the fullback. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Might have thought they could catch the defense off guard by running the fullback there, but they were all over it.
Yeah, that's a great job by this defense of just showing their instincts and awareness here. Like you said, not being fooled at all. They slip it to the fullback, and he doesn't get any yards at all. In fact,
and he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gators. Kicking team out for the PAT try. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled at the 30, so a good choice to bring it out of the end zone. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. And looking to throw now on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
a nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. And that's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. And boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pulls it in. It's Castro. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
2nd down now after the sack. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Doing a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Hit just as he throws the ball. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And with that, they retake the lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone. So here we go. Off the huge gain, they set him now suddenly in the red zone for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Aiming for the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
And the extra point was up and good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They kicked a field goal in the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. Running out of time in the pocket. Down he goes. A sack.
Well, the offense tries to go with the play action to slow this defense down, but they weren't buying it. They applied the pressure and came up with the sack.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Caught over the middle. It's McGowan. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Extending the play now. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops in just short of that 1st down marker.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the 1st down, but he gave him a shot. He'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Finds his man, has the 1st down.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the runner takes off to his right. Moving right through the contact. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Send the back in motion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Man, how'd you like to be the offensive coordinator for this team right now with the offensive line coach trying to come up with any answer at all to deal with this pass rush? That's 5 sacks now in this game. They cannot seem to stop this pressure from this defense.
Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. And the pass is incomplete, but the defender a little too aggressive here. That should result in a first down.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
Boy, I thought he might take that one all the way to the house. What a nice job by being able to find that lane in that defense. He picks up big yards, and the defense is fortunate to get him out of bounds there inside the 10-yard line.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's got it right near the end zone.
Because I love how they keep trusting their quarterback. Nice job of getting a completion, positive yards. Now we got 2nd and goal, critical time in this game. I would keep trying to find those one-on-one matchups and let the quarterback find a way to get the ball in the end zone.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Flying for the touchdown on the right side. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
PAT is good. They take a 3-point lead here in the final quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. This one will be fair caught. And the Florida offense retakes the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Gators. They jump in front here in the 4th.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he fields it inside the 15. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
And the tailback's got it again. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
It's a shotgun run call. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. We reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? Pressure moment for the quarterback. We'll see if he can stay calm and collected. Down a score late in the game. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Snags a quick throw. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
1st and goal, handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game.
This is a big mistake by the quarterback here, just holding on to the football too long. Late in the game, 3rd down, you got to make a big play, and you come up with a sack. Now it's 4th down.
And a timeout taken by the offense with 19 seconds remaining. So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And the pass rush swarms him. They get him down on 4th and goal. What a play.
Instead of getting points here and going for the field goal, this offense decides to get aggressive, and the offensive line gives up the sack. Looked like they miscommunicated. The defense, to their credit, is able to get after the quarterback, and they come up with not only a stop, but now they get the ball back themselves.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.